Today we are going to talk about a very topical issue, cancel culture. So, what is cancel culture? Cancel culture refers to the act of publicly calling out individuals or groups who are perceived to have done something wrong or offensive. The aim is to hold them accountable for their actions and to force them to apologize or face consequences, such as losing their job, being ostracized, or having their reputation damaged. Cancel culture has been around for a long time, but with the advent of social media, it has gained more traction and has become a major source of controversy. Supporters of cancel culture argue that it is a way to hold people accountable for their actions and to promote social justice, while opponents argue that it can be overly punitive, unfair, and lacking in due process. One example of cancel culture that gained widespread attention was the controversy surrounding comedian Kevin Hart. In 2018, Hart was chosen to host the Academy Awards, but he stepped down after old tweets resurfaced in which he had made homophobic jokes. Many people called for him to apologize, and he did, but he also stated that he would not apologize again and that he had already addressed the issue in the past. This led to a debate about whether or not people should be held accountable for things they said years ago, and whether or not apologies are enough. Another example of cancel culture is the backlash against J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. In 2020, she made comments on social media that were perceived as transphobic. Many people called for a boycott of her books and movies, and some even burned her books in protest. However, others argued that boycotting her work was not the solution, and that it was important to engage in dialogue and educate her on the issue. Cancel culture has also affected politicians, such as former President Donald Trump. In January 2021, he was banned from Twitter and other social media platforms after he was accused of inciting the storming of the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Many people celebrated his ban, saying that he had finally been held accountable for his actions. However, others argued that the ban was a violation of free speech and that it set a dangerous precedent for censorship. Cancel culture is not without its flaws, and some argue that it can be overly punitive and damaging to people's careers and reputations. In some cases, people have been canceled for relatively minor offenses or for simply expressing unpopular opinions. This has led to concerns about censorship and a chilling effect on free speech. However, cancel culture also has its supporters, who argue that it is an important way to hold people accountable for their actions and to promote social justice. Cancel culture can be seen as a form of social activism, and it can be effective in bringing attention to issues that might otherwise be ignored. So, what are the implications of cancel culture for society? Cancel culture can create a climate of fear and intolerance, where people are afraid to speak out or express their opinions for fear of being canceled. It can also create a cancel culture of its own, where people are quick to judge and condemn others without considering the facts or the context. In conclusion, cancel culture is a complex and controversial issue that has generated a lot of debate and discussion. While it can be a powerful tool for holding people accountable and promoting social justice, it also has the potential to be overly punitive and damaging to people's careers and reputations. It is important for us to be aware of cancel culture and to engage in dialogue about its implications for society. What do you think about cancel culture? Please tell us in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Single Step English. Thank you for watching.